Welcome to this high intensity resistance training session, which means you're going to bring a set of dumbbells and you're going to bring a band like either this or this one, an exercise mat, good shoes and some water. So we're going to go through this with 2 blocks. In each block we have 4 exercises. We're going to alternative between strength and pulse exercises, and I can reveal that in the 2 blocks 3 of the exercises will be strength exercise and 1 is going to be a pulse focused exercise. So we're going to shuffle a little bit around with the cardio and with the strength exercises, boosting our metabolism and leaving you even more strong and even more fit. So what's not to like? Bring your gear and let's go for the warm up, ending this session with a stretch. So don't worry about the setup. I will guide you all the way through as always here on my session. So welcome and thank you for joining me. First thing first, so we're going to start out by a warm up. So bring one heels forward and pointing your toes up, doing a little bit of a bounce on the spot, swinging your arms in the opposite of the leg, and you're going to keep your chin in and chest up. Already by now you're engaging your core and your pelvic floor, opening up out to the side, still pointing that toe up. Bring arms up around shoulder level, so we are elevating our heart rate. So inhaling and exhaling. We're gonna put that toe into the ground instead and still lifting our arms up. So all about getting the movement, our joints to be smooth and able to move just like we want our body to. So circle in front, open up in front, and keep on going with the engagement in your core. Swinging arms and a bit of rotation in your spine, so move that shoulder forward and back, and squeezing your glutes as you're pointing your toe down towards the floor, ending up in the center, lifting up. So as we go up on our feet, we are going to open in our ankle joints, so bring it up and bouncing a bit. Make sure that your knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. Maybe you prefer having your feet parallel, or maybe you prefer opening a bit up in your hip area. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands on thighs, moving from one side to the opposite. And sometimes your chin tends to move forward, but try to stay in that good alignment. So one side to the opposite, bring it and just feel that a bit of a dynamic stretch in your inner thigh, warming up our joints, preparing our body to do the movements, which is about to happen in just a few minutes. Rotating shoulders towards opposite side and keep that engagement in your core. If possible, you can go down with hands on the ground and shifting from right to left side for 4, opening up, and 3 and 2, and staying over on your right side, bending and straightening up. Keep knee behind toe and just a straight line down here, shoulders back and pushing that hip towards the ground on another 4 and 3, reaching up 2 and back to center, hands on thighs, and do a extension and up again we go. 4, lifting, 3, squeezing, 2, and down we go. Turn around to opposite leg, down and up to a straight position in your front leg. So squeezing, feel the front of your hip on your right leg and hamstring muscle getting a nice dynamic stretch on your left leg for another 4, reaching up, 3, knee behind toe, 2 and 1 more, back into center, rolling all the way up and bring that back, that arm reaching, and you can go and have a look behind you. So also getting some mobilization in your neck, so the whole spine through from top to bottom, and bring it back, squeezing for 4, opposite side, 3 and shoulders down, 2, and let's have it for one more on each side. So maybe you want to grab some water and you're going to bring that band. I'm going to go with this band today. So if you don't have a band like this, but you have the opposite, you're just going to fold your band all depending on the length of this one. You can fold it and you're just going to wrap it around just above knee level. So not on your knees, but just up above. So the first exercise we're going to do, we're actually going to start by lying down. You're going to bring one dumbbell for a bit extra resistance. We're going to lie all the way down, hands underneath head, and knees are bended in hips and knees. And we're going to bring that leg up and slowly down again, all focusing on reaching and targeting the side of our glutes and our hip area. So the work frame is going to be 45 seconds and 15 seconds for the next exercise. We're going to have a countdown on 10 seconds, and you're just going to do the best possible you. So leaning down, don't lie up here, just relaxing in your neck, and we're going to keep that leg up and a bit down again. So feel the way all the way through, and maybe it's too much with the dumbbell, you're just going to put that away and you're going to keep it on with the band, or maybe you don't have a band and you're just going to go with the dumbbell, of course. So no forward and back movement in your upper body. Keep your position still, reaching out and feel your side of your hips and glutes working with you. So before we're lifting up that knee, we're going to engage our core area. So reaching up for another 5 seconds, and 3, 2, and dumbbell to the side. We're going to go for a 2 push-up, and we're going to bring a knee in. So first we're going to go with 2 push-up, boom, boom. Then we're going to bring that knee in, opposite side, and continue. 3 more seconds. So 2 push-up, all the way down and up again, and stay up still. Reaching and integrate with your oblique muscle. You can of course always go with a push-up on your knees. So you can go here, bring it up and down, and then you're going to lift yourself up for that cross under where you feel your oblique muscle working. 20 seconds. Make sure your chin is in, your arms are in, and bring it slowly down. Get a bit of a rest in your upper body as you're moving your knees in, cross under, and let's go for the final one. Yep. Lying on our opposite side in the position as we did in exercise 1. So down we go, a bit slight of a bend in our hips and knees, ready to lift it up. So reaching up, slowly down, inhaling and exhaling. So not all the way down, resting, staying up here, and slowly down again. Make sure you are connecting with your core, so push that belly button towards your spine and engage with your pelvic floor as well. So make sure you feel it. If you're struggling here and you don't feel the tightness in your hip area, then you're going to put either the dumbbell away or maybe the band away. So it's all about the muscle and the mind connection. Make sure that you can feel it as we go along. 3 more seconds, and dumbbell out to the side. We're going to do a straight arm plank split hop. So up here in straight arms, we're going to move out and get some resistance from the band. 3, 2, 1, and opening up. So reaching out, engage your core area. And this is the only pulse exercise in this first block. So you're going to push it hard, and you're going to feel it in your thighs as well. Your hip area, squeezing in and out. And if you don't feel comfortable in this position, you can always go up and do some running on the spot. 20 seconds left. So out to the side, not too close so you drop the band. Just stay in that position, in and out. Keep on for 7 seconds, squeezing, moving to the side. Yes, So back for exercise number 1. I'm actually going to put this one away because we're only going to use one dumbbell for the whole first block. So lie down and bring it up. Slowly down, squeezing. And make sure you feel it in your hip area. Slowly down, but not all the way down. Bring it up. So now we're targeting the muscle, which is going to be they are a great stabilizer for our hip area. Every time we go for a step, we go for a walk, we are standing on one leg, and we need the muscle around our hip area to protect and support every single step. Bring it up, slowly down. 5 seconds, resting your neck, your arms, and up with the dumbbell. Resting our lower body, continuing with our upper body. So already by now you are keep that good position and hands underneath shoulders. Bring it down for 2 and pushing under, bring it back again. And do remember you can do the push-up on your knees, because if you're looking like this during the push-up, no bending and straightening your arms, it's much better for you to go down and do some good quality push-ups, and you can always bring it up. So again, you are gonna compete against yourself. So maybe next time you do this session, you are able to do a few more push-ups on your toes. And it's not always about the ending, but it's the journey along the way. Yep, opposite leg. So just enjoy the ride. Flexion in knees and hips, straight arm out, so you get the resistance as far as possible from your hip area. Up we go. Bring it up and slowly down. You're not gonna lower your leg before you feel it in your hip area. And you are engaging your core, a good, nice, tight core lifting up. Try to relax in your arms because you're gonna do the straight arm plank split up in just a few seconds, which is gonna be 15 seconds left. So reaching up, slowly down again for another 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and dumbbell to the side. Plank split up. And get into this good position. 3, 2, and open up. So just keep a small distance between your feet all the way through. Engaging, pulling out to the side. Get the good resistance and elevating your heart rate. Make sure you have some of your pressure up on your upper body. Makes it easier for you to move your lower body. So bring it out and bring it in again. Inhaling and exhaling. You're just gonna continue here for another 15 seconds. Pushing your heart rate. Good straight plank position. 5 seconds. Yes. So as we are elevating our heart rate, we get that good, nice feeling in our hip area. Final round on each of these 4 exercises. So keep the tightness and bring it up. Slowly down. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget about your core. You have me here to remind you. Squeezing, relaxing your feet, and relaxing your upper body, because we're going to do the push-up cross under in a few seconds. So don't waste your energy by lying here with a tightness in your upper body. Just a tightness in your core and your hip. And it's a final round, and there's only 7 seconds left. So we're going to do that. Keep the good quality or drop the dumbbell. Yes. Out with the dumbbell, in for the push-up. So hands underneath shoulders. Engage your abs and push up for 2. Bring it down, staying up put here. Twisting underneath, feel your oblique muscle joining the movement. Cross under, nice position in your lower back, no hyperextension, then go on your knees. You can always go down here and on, knees on the way up, toes and down. This is an excellent way to progress in your push-up. Yes. Opposite side. 2 more exercises and we're gonna do a little bit of a pulse sequence and resting on arm. So bring it up and slowly down. So no force in your upper body. You're just gonna hold that dumbbell towards your thigh, bring it up, squeezing, not all the way down. Keep the tightness in that hip area and the tightness in your abs. So inhale, you can always move your upper leg a little bit around and where you get the best possible connection. Sometimes it's just a few centimeters or inches. 5 seconds. Final one, and up we are. So we are gonna go for that plank split hop. Inhaling, exhaling, weight on our arms, and bring it out to the side. So keep the engagement and keep it on. Put that weight up on your arms so you can feel that you can move a bit easier with your legs. Pushing it out in your band so you feel that good tip of your hip area. 25 seconds left, and then we're just gonna, fast as lightning, pull up the band, and we're just gonna do some jump squatting with 1 dumbbell for 3 rounds, and then we're all ready for a bit of a break with some water. 5 seconds, so a few seconds, stand up and get your band out of the way. Yes, so band down, that should be a easy part. Bring 1 dumbbell in for a jump squat position, and we're gonna go with 3 rounds for a jump squat. So lifting up, forcing ourselves to get short of breath, and of course you can always go with an ordinary jump squat instead. So if you're struggling to get up from the ground when you have the dumbbell, you're just gonna put it away. Make sure you put it somewhere where you don't fall, and this is just gonna add a little bit more resistance for the jump squat. Chin is in, and we're gonna continue 15 seconds. Keep your chin in, chest up. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, and dumbbell down. 2 more of the jump squat with the dumbbell. Be effective on your breathing, boosting your metabolism. So speeding up your process of burning calories. Shoulders back, and up we go. So when we do this, make sure you don't let the dumbbell force you down with your buttocks up and your head down. We are in this elevated position, pushing buttocks back. Inhale, exhale, and keep the jumping. So when you're working out there, wherever you are, you should not be able to speak. I'm guiding you, but if I did it, as I mentioned before, on my own, I will push myself even more to get affected on my breathing. So just think about it this way. 3, 2, and break. Ready for one more. If you have a scale from 0, doing nothing, 10, the most ever possible, you should be up around an 8 by now. 8 or 9, 3, 2, and keep on going. And if you actually feel mental, that is like a 9 or 10, but if you listen to your body, you could feel, yeah, you could mostly push yourself a little, then just try it, because we have a break in just a few seconds. So keep it on, shoulders are back, lifting ourselves up, or drop the dumbbell. 20 seconds, butt back, up we go, shoulders back, chin is in and chest is up, so we have a good position to get some air in. So 5 seconds for a break. 2, and here we are. Water, well-deserved water. Very good. You are now halfway. So the next block, we have 4 new exercises, and then we're going to continue with a little bit of a pulse sequence in the end before we do some stretching. So the first exercise, we're not going to use any dumbbells. We are going to go in for a triceps plank. So we're going to put our elbows right underneath our shoulders. We're going to bring it up for 2 here, and then we're going to stay up. I'm going to lift one leg up, hitting the glutes, and then we're going to continue with the triceps plank. Right after that, we're going to do some biceps curl to some shoulder work. We're going to do some high knees, and we're going to do some ab work in the end. So one after each other, I will of course show you along the way. So don't waste your energy thinking, just follow along. So I hope you got some water, and we are ready for a 10 seconds countdown right on our arms here. And bring it up, 1 and 2, staying up here, squeezing glute, and slowly down again. Inhaling, helping with your feet, exhaling, lifting up. So for a modification, you can do the plank on your knees. Up here we go. You could stay put and lifting up one leg at a time, or you can come up and doing the lifting up on your toes. Usually it's the movement upwards that triggers most people. Lifting, squeezing, slowly down, up, and up we go, lifting, yes. In for a biceps curl to some shoulder work. So up we go here, shoulder work, biceps work and shoulder work. So let's go with the biceps. Biceps and shoulder work. In again. Inhaling, down, up we go. So notice we go the full position up. We're only gonna go halfway down for the biceps curl before we move our dumbbells in and bring it up for the shoulder work. So all the way up, halfway down, lifting elbows up and bring it up again. Inhaling and exhaling. So engage with your core. Squeezing, 5 more seconds. Bring it up and slowly down. Now we're gonna go with some high knees, and we're gonna clap opposite leg. And in this block, the pulse exercise is number 3 instead of 4 exercise. So bring it up here. And you can do for modification, lifting up, but try to engage with your arms. So in our first block, we had the pulse exercise in the end, which did that we continue with the jump squat right after. But this time we have a strength exercise before we ending the block. So that means we have a little bit extra rest before we do the final pulse sequence. I hope it makes sense, or else you will find out along the way. Chin is in. Engage core and pelvic floor. 3, 2, and 1. Lying down. We're gonna put the dumbbells cross feet here. Chin is in, lifting up and slowly down again. So down with that lower back. Heels are up, reaching up. If possible, hands are behind head. If it's too hot, you can go up with your arms. So your arms are a little bit of a helper to get yourself up. Or else you could just continue here, down, lifting up. That's a great thing about working for intervals with the timer on. You're just gonna do the best you, and you can always shuffle between the different kind of variation that I show you here. You can go 10 seconds one way and 10 seconds another way. Yes. And turn around for the first exercise, round number 2, the triceps plank. Elbows down underneath shoulders. Up we go. 1. Staying up, reaching up, reaching up. Again. Straight down with your nose. Slowly down. And of course, you can do it on your knees, staying up, either on knees or up on toes for that part. Stay put. Squeeze your glutes. 1. And this is a full body work. And you're absolutely getting everything in to play. Biceps curl, shoulder work. Distance between your feet. Make sure you're not locking your knees, slightly loosening up. Bring it up, halfway down, lifting up. Down again. Inhale, down, open, in, down. Avoid doing the chicken wings when you're lifting up and doing the biceps curl. So don't go like this. It's just gonna harm your shoulders. Make sure you have arms nice and tight in towards your upper body. 4 seconds. Yeps. Out with the dumbbells, ready for the high knees. Clapping your opposite leg. So a good trick is to lean back a bit and arms are coming up. So arms up and clapping, or you can go here with the modification, and maybe this is too much, you can just do a little bit of each. And you will be better and better. I promise you, if you put in the energy, you will get the energy out of it again. So by keep on going, by using energy, you are gonna make more energy. That's a great thing about exercising. 5 seconds. 2 and 1 dumbbell. Lying down, lifting up. So already here we're gonna engage the lower part of our abs. Reaching up, slowly down. And don't make the mistake of starting the movement with your head pulling your neck up. You have a little bit of a tennis ball underneath your chin. And make sure you do that squeezing down, sort of like pushing your belly button towards the exercise mat. Exhaling 10 more seconds. Up we go, slowly down. Up we go and down. Yes. And you know what? We are at the third and our last round of each of these 3 exercises, and as I promised, we have a pulse exercise, finishing everything up. So up we go. Squeezing, not lifting your buttocks, stay put. You can always push away from with your feet up on your toes. Makes it a bit easier to get up on your arms. Feel the squeeze in your triceps, shoulder, core work, glute work. Final round. Sweating, I hope. Reaching up, slowly down. Yep, I want to finish this one. Yep, up. Standing, dumbbells, biceps curl, and shoulder work. So chest is up, and bring arms up. On the way down, bring them out to the side. Get that feel that you're moving at the exact same level. Thumbs pointing out. Down we go. Lifting up and again. Inhaling. Yes. High knees, clapping. Yep. Ready to give yourself a high five because you finished this workout and you did the ever best possible. So bring up, knees coming up, tapping. Inhale. Oh, keep on going with the modification. You can always go 10 seconds here and come back up again. That's the only way, pushing yourself out of the comfort zone. That's the only way to get better, pushing it a little bit extra for every single time you do a workout. Sometimes you want to push it in your cardio. Sometimes you want to push it in your upper body and lower body and so on. 5 seconds. Yep. Lie down with 1 dumbbell, or maybe not. Do what's best for you. Keep the lower back down and ready to lift up your feet in a 90-degree level in your knees. And so lower back down, squeezing and engaging. Chin is in. Up we go. Reaching up, back. And keep it moving. And if you're lying and thinking, I can feel it in my thighs, then it's completely normal. If you can feel it more in your thighs or in your hips than in your ab area, then you want to lower down and you want to continue up here instead. Yes. So dumbbell out to the side, 3 rounds of football kick. So we are gonna go in here and twist a bit in our upper body. So let's go. 3 rounds before we do the stretching. Twisting and twisting. And for modification, you can do the bouncing and you're gonna, so make sure, not like the high knees before, make sure that you're opening up in your hip, sort of like you are kicking a football. So in here we go. Leaning back and for another 15 seconds. Pointing knee out to the side. And you know, are completing, yes, a break. Actually only 1.5 minutes back working time, and then we do the stretching. Pull up your pants and let's hit it here. So don't do this, keep that chin in and keep that engagement here. Knee to the side and inner side of your feet pointing in to center. And keep smiling because you are doing great. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1 to go. Make sure you're effective on your breathing. 4 seconds and final 45 seconds. Bring it up. Oh, keep it here. The most important thing is that you keep moving, but because when you do that, you will get better. So if you just stop up and doing nothing, you will not be able to get better. You need to push it, but you can lower the intensity and come back up again. So we are only 20 seconds away from the stretching and the water. If you feel like sand in your mouth, just like me, I forgot my water. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, and we did it. Beautiful. So don't forget that high five. Get your water, and we are gonna do some stretching. So we are gonna be standing up. You can also do this sitting, but else we're gonna put our right leg on top of our left, and we're gonna push our buttocks back so the knees stay behind toe. And we are gonna try to keep our balance. If the balance work is doing the most, then you're just gonna find a chair or a wall or something, and you can do a little bit of support. So chest is up and chin is in, and you're sort of like gonna sit down in and feel that glute. Maybe you already forgot the first exercise with the band opening up, but this is how we go. And get a nice stretch here. Coming back up and opposite leg over, pushing buttocks back. And I kind of think it's fun to challenge my balance as well here. We tend to be a little bit balance lazy over the years. So try to get that into the workout as well. Do some balance training, pushing buttocks back. Yep, loosening up and gonna lean all the way down, weight on our heels, relaxing upper body and leaning our back. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. Make sure your knees are in a straight, not locked position. But down here, relaxing upper body and engage your core, rolling all the way up, hands behind, reaching up, shoulders down. Get a nice stretch in your upper body. Always a good thing to do as well if you're sitting during the day with a desk. You can always up here and get a nice good stretch. So thank you for joining me, and please be more than welcome to have a look at my channel and see all the different kind of workouts. I usually upload on Saturdays for a weekend workout where you have hopefully some time to get all into it and pushing yourself. So if you haven't done it already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be good to a friend, you can share this one, click and copy the link, send it to somebody you love. And you can always put a comment down below. It's great to communicate with you out there. So thank you again for joining me. And remember to stay happy, to stay healthy, and to stay strong. Take good care. Bye.